And here we have it, folks. The 1 week test of these 3 Chinese pens is over. Now let's have a little bit of fun. Can you tell which of these 3 wrote? For as the thumbnail shows, that one of the 3 continued working. Here we have, from the bottom, the Jinhao Click 20. Then we have the Jinhao 82. And finally, the Lambito 950. Yep, it doesn't screw off, it pulls off. I would be still standing here twisting all day. So folks, 3 pens, Lambito 950, Jinhao 82, and Jinhao 20 clickable. Which of these 3 would you say still writes? Let's have a look and see. Well folks, here we have our 3 protagonists. Let us start with the Jinhao 20 clickable pen with the red Bordeaux ink that we filled it on Sunday evening with. Let's have a look. And folks, here we can see this pen has perhaps predictably dried on me. In fact, this pen dried on me already on Thursday, and it is now Saturday evening. Many commentators on my videos, or many comments on my videos from my viewers, warned me that this pen would in fact do so, and they were 100% correct. It's a disappointment indeed. So I would say in this case, it would probably be better to go with the genuine Pilot Vanishing Point. Right, next up, Lambito 950. This nib is the 1.0 stub, nice and broad. Let's have a look and see how this one writes. Oh, folks, same story. And this pen, in fact, dried on me even on Wednesday. And now before you say, oh, but John, there's no ink. To which I say, you are incorrect. There's in fact a full converter of ink. Now I have no doubt if I were to prime this pen and push and prod and twist and do whatever is necessary, I could get it to write, but that's not the point. The test was to see if 3 fountain pens and an ink could be purchased for less than $15 US or 250 Rand and produce acceptable results. And finally, folks, we have the Jinhao 82. Now, in my introduction, I said that one of the 3 pens was writing, and this is true. This, in fact, was on Friday. It is now Saturday. So hoping not to have egg on my face, let's have a look and see if this pen does in fact still write. Let us try. And with a great sigh of relief, I can say it surely does write. It is a fine nib, but as you can see, it is still wet enough, easy to write with. And this pen has now sat for the best part of Friday evening and most of Saturday. So for this, I can say this pen is the honest nib approved. So folks, what are my conclusions? Well, this ink is acceptable. However, I found that when I had spilt a drop of this ink, and after a day later, on the sticky notepad that I spilt it on, it was still sticky. Not the notepad, that is, but the ink. So this may have something to do with the results, but having said that, the Jinhao 82 is still writing. So I'm not sure we can attest or apportion much blame to the ink. So the ink, I think, is acceptable. The Jinhao 20, this pen is a good idea, or an interesting idea, shall I rather say. It is a copy of the Pilot's Vanishing Point, but unlike the Pilot's Vanishing Point, this pen dries very quickly on me. By Wednesday, when I pulled it out to take some notes, I might as well have tried to scratch with a stick. Then, the Lambito 950 with its 1mm stub nib. This one disappointed me greatly. For such a wide nib, I was hoping for a good feed of ink, a nice thick juicy line, which I did not get. So can one buy 3 pens and an ink for $15? Excuse me. Yes, you can. But because you can doesn't mean you should. I would suggest on the honest nib that we rather take our $15 fund and buy one singular Pilot pen. Yes, you won't have the 3. You won't have all the variations in nib size. You'll have a choice between a medium and a fine. But when you pull that pen out of your pocket to write with, it will write. These are interesting pens for $15, but I fear it will leave you with disappointment, and if it is your first time using fountain pens, it will sully the waters for you and muddy your thoughts upon fountain pen inks and pens in general. Well folks, this has not been a long video, but it has been a follow-up on an interesting subject, a subject that I received many comments on. I hope you found it interesting, and until we meet again, take care and look after yourself. This has been another presentation of The Honest Nib. Bye-bye.